Okay, good afternoon, everybody. All right, really happy that you could make it. And Elizabeth Taylor and all those film stars are going to have nothing on you guys. You watch. All right. Okay, as always, where do we start? Tootsies. Okay, on the floor. Yep. Okay. No different to our normal yoga session. Feet on the floor. If you need to rest your back, please feel free to sit back. And always remember, you only do what you can do. It doesn't matter if you're on show, you're still only doing what you can do. You're taking care of yourselves as always. Okay, there's nothing no different. It's the normal class. All right. I want you to notice your breath. And I want you to notice as you breathe in that your spine lengthens, your neck lengthens, and let it out. And if you feel comfortable, let your eyes gently close. All right? And each time you breathe, feel the lengthening of your spine. Feel your feet take root to the earth, staying connected. As you breathe in and breathe out, let your shoulders relax, your face soften. This is the beginning of our practice. Let us be present here and now. And gently bring your shoulders up to your ears. Let out a big sigh. One more time. Shoulders up to your ears. Let it out. And let's shake it all out. Shake it all out. Shake it all out. All right. Feet back onto the floor. Let's start with our 7 minutes. Who's been doing the 7 minutes? Great. Are you feeling any difference? Does it feel a little easier? Do you feel a little looser at the beginning of your day? Great, great, great. Okay, let's just do it. Doesn't mean it's 7 minutes. We can do 4 minutes. Doesn't matter what it is. Okay, let's lift up our upper body. Feet solidly on the floor. Let yourself be really present. Let's turn our neck to the right. Make sure your neck is not protruding forward. You're nice and centered. And gently bring your neck to the center and to the left. Back to center, back to the right, center, and to the left. And center. Back to the right once again. And let's take a couple of breaths at this place, right here. Relax your shoulders, relax your face. Let yourself deepen right here. A few breaths. And consciously, without jerking the neck, back to center and turn to the left. Again, relax the shoulders, relax the face. Make sure your neck is not protruding forward. Just gently relax right here. Breathe into it. Come back to center. All right, let's start with our shoulders. Okay, breathing in, let's lengthen our arms out and let's bring them up to wherever you can. All right, remember it's wherever you can. We're going to reach up to the first shelf. So breathing in, feel the reach, grab all that love and peace and joy and bring it to you. Opposite arm, lengthen and bring it back to you. Once again, feel the lift all the way, nice stretch right here, bring it back to you. And reach up, bring all that joy and peace and love to you. One more time. Big smile on your face there, Hazel. That's nice. Okay, all the way back. And again, one more time. Let's reach up and pause right there. Breathe in. Feel that stretch. Breathe out. Stay right there and let it go. Breathe in. Opposite arm. Feel the stretch. Maybe to the second shelf now. Reach it up. Pause for a moment and let it go. Great. Bring your arms forward. Let's bring our hands under our elbows. Let's gently rotate. Find your range of motion right here. And if you feel comfortable, bring your upper body into it so your spine starts to get warmed up. Good. And always balancing our body into the opposite direction, all the way around. Keep the upper body nice and long. It's amazing. 2 classes in one. Wow. All right. Come back to center. Bring your arms forward. Let's, from the hips all the way forward, bring your elbows onto your thighs. Relax right here. Make sure your neck is in line with your spine. And let's bring our hands onto our thighs. Breathing in. Bring yourself up. Bring in your stomach muscles and let it out. Breathe in. Forward and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring in the stomach muscles. Warming up the spine here. Good. One more time and pause right here for a moment. Stay right here for a moment. And bring yourself gently all the way back up. All right. Let's bring the spine now. We've gone forward and back. Let's have it side to side. So let's bring our feet solidly on the floor. Breathe in. Let's reach up with our right hand to the first shelf. Grab whatever's delightful there and share it with your partner to the left. Make sure your hand is not in front of your face. Your shoulders and your ears are not crunched together. Just find the right space. You can bend your elbow. You can keep it right here. You can keep it on your shoulder. Just gently lean over where you can. And then gently come all the way back. Breathing in. Stretch up with the left arm. Find that first shelf. And all the way over. Just go in where you can. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. Let's release. Opposite side. Breathe in and over. Breathe into it. And let it go. One more time. Breathing in and over. We're going to repeat that one more time. Breathing in all the way up. Breathing out and pause right there for a moment or two. Take a couple of breaths here. Feel the stretch. And gently release. Let's come to the opposite side. Breathing in. Feel the lift. Extend the spine. Come all the way over to the right this time. Relax your neck. Breathe into it. Feel the stretch. And gently come all the way back. Good. Okay, shake the shoulders out a little bit. Everybody remember what's next? Twisting the spine, twisting the night away. Let's go. Okay, feet on the floor, like a rag doll. But still keep that spine nice and long. Make sure you're not leaning forward, you're right in the center. Staying in the center. And then let's bring our hands all the way to the left. All right, here we learn our left and right. Breathe in, lift your upper body. And take that lift all the way to the left. So you're just turning yourself to the left. Relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Make sure your chin is not protruding out. Little tuck into the chin. Consciously come all the way to center. Let's change to the opposite side. Breathing in. Lift at the center so you get the maximum amount of your spine. And then let it out as you relax the shoulders to the right this time. Let's gently come all the way back. Let's breathe in. That's one more time to the left. We always repeat it a couple of times. All the way back. Let's change to the opposite side. Good. Make sure you're not protruding forward. Keep yourself right in the center. Back to center. One more time. All the way around. Relax your shoulders. Notice if you can go around a little bit more right here. Breathe into it. Gently come back to center. Let's change to the opposite side once again. Breathe into it. Come all the way back to center. And what do we do after we twist? We always, right here, neutralize the spine all the way forward from the hips and relax. This is your child pose in the chair. Great. Let's come all the way up and let's come back into the chair. Let's rotate the ankles right here. Good. One direction and opposite directions. Amazing. I can see everybody in the class. Great. It's a great hall. Shifting up and down. Okay. Good. And let's bring ourselves forward. Let's shake out the legs. Let's feel that energy right here. Get all the blood flowing. Shake out the legs. Good. All right. And then come right here. So come forward in the front of the chair. Lift your upper body. We're going to do a little marching right now. All right. Keep the upper body lifted. So start off nice and slow. Be a good sound on the video. Okay, a little wider. Keep the upper body lifted. And a little wider. Good. And bring it in. Okay, pick up the speed a little bit. Good. Bring it in. Okay, let's bring the arms in. Got a long way to go. Get yourself marching. A little wider. Doesn't it look fun? Yes, I get the best deal. Now she's seeing it, right? Okay, bring it in. Nice and slow. Slow it down. Slow it down. Slow it down. Whoo-wee. All right, how does that feel? Everything tingling and warmed up? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's amazing. All right, we're still on that 7 minutes. So as I think it said, if you like, you can bring up your left leg and lift your upper body. Yeah, you got it, Kathy. Oh, she straightened up right there. Look at that. She knew I was going to look at her. She went, oh. All right, let's drop it down. Breathe in, opposite side. Bring in those stomach muscles. Drop it down. And again. Drop it down. Once again, good. Drop it down. This time, lift that leg. Hold it up for a few moments here. Breathe into it. Let's straighten the leg out. Let's bring our hands underneath that leg. Just add it a little bit here. Let your toes say hello to your knees right here. Breathe into it. Keep the upper body nice and straight. Breathe into it. Bend and release. Let's come to the opposite side. Lift up that leg. Drop it down. Lift it up. Drop it down. Let's lift it up and hold it up right here. A couple of breaths right here. Keep the upper body nicely lifted. And then let's straighten that leg out. Bring your hands underneath your leg and hold it up. Let your toes say hello to your knees. Keep the upper body lifted. Good. Evelyn, you're the only one I can't see. I have to do this. Okay, you snuck in behind there. But I'm letting everybody on camera know you're here. Okay. Drop it down. Good. Shake it out. You feel a little bit on the hips going on right here? All right. So that was our 7 minutes. So let's bring our hands forward, all the way forward, and relax right here for a moment. And come on up. Good. Everybody remember all that? Good. Okay, so let's deepen our moves now. So let's bring up the right hand. Let the right hand come over where you can on your left side. If you could get to your ear, to the head, wherever it is. Keep the upper body lifted. And then gently bring that right ear to your right elbow. Just pause in that place right here. Breathe into it. Feel the stretch. Breathe into it. And you'll feel with each breath, it might let you go a little deeper. Notice your breath. And gently come back to center. Gently drop that arm down. Let your moves be yoga, conscious movement. As your arm comes up, the opposite arm, bring it all the way over to the opposite ear and bring it this time to the left. You might find one side a little easier than others. It is for me. Breathe into it. Good stretch right here. Breathe into it. Consciously come all the way up. Let's repeat it one more time. All the way up, all the way over, and bring it to the right. Breathe into it. Come all the way back. Drop it down. Opposite side. Feel the lift. Extend all the time you're working it. Yeah, you got it. And over and to the left this time. Breathe into it. You might feel a difference when you've done it a couple of times. You might feel a little easier. And gently come back to center. So that was the neck movement, just adding a little bit to it from that neck movement you did. Okay, we did the shoulder movement, okay? With this movement, let's bring our hands in front of us again. We'll bring our hands right here. And this time we're going to bring it side to side. So bring your elbows to the right and gently turn your head to the left. But your body stays in the center. Let's come back to center. Come to the opposite side. So pull your shoulder to the left this time and look to the right. There's a good movement here. I can feel it on my shoulder. Back to center. All the way over once again. Look into the left. Breathe into it. Back to center. Opposite side. Breathe into it. Back to center. One more time. Breathing in. So you get neck movement and shoulder movement here. Back to center. Opposite side. Back to center. Let's bring both arms up to shoulder height. Notice how that feels. Bring your arms all the way up and then pivot all the way forward from your hips and relax right here for a moment. So we've added a little bit more to the neck, add a little bit more to the shoulders. We're now going to add a little bit more to the spine. So bring yourself all the way up, bring your arms forward and bring your hands all the way out, shoulder movement, and pick up the back of the chair, the side of the chair. As you breathe in, feel the lift. And you gently just look into the ceiling if that feels all right for your neck. What you're doing here is ironing out the creases. So breathe in, and as you breathe out, bring your chin to your chest and bring in your stomach muscles at the same time. So breathing in, looking up, breathing out, looking down. Bring in the stomach muscles, make them work. Breathing in, nice and wide open, just your back bend. Right here, you're opening your shoulders, stretching your neck, spine. One more time. Breathe into it. Feel the pinch of your shoulder blades. Stay here for a breath or two here. And let it out. Come back to center. Bring both arms up to shoulder height. Shoulder work. Bring it forward. All the way forward from the hips. So every move you make, something is going on. Every joint is being used. I want you to recognize what it is. Gently come all the way up. Excuse me. All right, so we've deepened the shoulders. We're going to deepen our twist. Let's all turn to the left in our chair. I'm going to come around here. All right. Come to the front of the chair so you've got some space. Your feet are solidly on the floor. Breathe in, lift your whole upper body and turn yourself to the left. And then let your left hand grab either the side of the chair. Make sure it's not the top of the chair because the top of the chair will make your shoulders go a little wonky. All right, good. Just bring that arm all the way around. Yeah, you got it, darling. Good. How you doing there, Hazel?
Very excited.
Good. Beautiful straight backs. Now you'll notice with your arm up on right here, this shoulder's up in the air. So if you drop that arm just gently down right here, Yeah. See how that shoulder went down? Yes. And so that means it was even with the shoulder. Okay. All right. So if you're holding the back of the chair, this is going to happen. Okay. Especially if you're short. All right. So turn yourself around right here. Then come back. Make sure your neck is gently tucked in. Let's come back to center. Consciously coming around. Remember, every move you make is yoga. So consciously come around. Let's come to the opposite side. Feet solidly on the floor. So every moment, be aware of what you're doing. Let's bring yourself to the opposite side. Your back is nice and straight. So even though you're twisted, so turn yourself to the right this time, all the way around. Good. And twisting your spine is really good. We don't do that often enough. Relax. Yeah, beautiful. I've just got to come by and you drop your shoulders immediately. Just as I'm standing there, don't even have to touch you. You know what I'm going to say. Everybody goes like this. We wear our shoulders like earrings. All right. Breathe into it. Relax. This is a twist. It's a really good thing to do to twist the spine. All right. Make sure your neck is not leaning forward. Tuck it in gently. Let's come back to the opposite direction one more time. Okay. Now this time, I want you to find that extra little space that's there. All right. You find it. Okay. Breathing in. Turn yourself around. Okay. Yep, you got it. All right. Now make sure your chin's not up in the air. So when you're going round, breathe into it and just notice if that left hand can go around the side of the chair. And that supports you to bring you around a little bit more, didn't it? Okay, good. How do you feel there, Kathy? You feel good? You look nice and pink, darling. Turn yourself around. Good. And Janet's getting to see how beautiful you all look. You're just amazing. See, we get the best deal because we get to see you. All right? Relax your shoulders right here. Twist is really important. And the great thing is, I think like a teacher, some teachers here, you've been listening. I can see it. And that's the gift you've given me and the gift you've given to your body. All right. Turn yourself all the way around. Let's come to the opposite side. One more time. Breathe in. Find that extra little space. Find that extra little space. Breathe in. Lengthen and turn. Now remember that neck is in line with your spine. So a little, yeah, okay. All right. And I've mentioned this before. It's good to do some yoga in front of the mirror so you can actually see what your body's doing. All right. Now notice, is there a little further you can go around? If you move that hand, you might find it can go around just a little. Yeah, you got it. A little bit more. Find that little bit more. Okay. Relax your shoulders right here. Good. Relax your neck right here. Yeah. All right. Come all the way back. Great. What do we always do after a twist? We neutralize our spine. So right here, breathing in, bring your arms forward, get shoulder work, hip work, all the way forward, and relax right here. Good. And bring yourself up. Okay, great. Oh, we'll have a little fun right now. Let's do a little movement here. This is cognitive movement for the brain, okay? Get yourself nicely settled. So we're going to do arms and legs together, okay? All right, everybody got it? You've done it before. All right. So arms out and legs out. All right. Got it? Arms back. Okay, feet stay on the floor. So legs forward and arms, feet on the floor. Keep the upper body lifted so you can feel those stomach muscles holding you up and back. Now here's the big one. Arms up, feet up. Stomach muscles and back and out and back and forward. Feet on the floor and back and up. You think I know what I'm doing, don't you? Okay, arms out and back and forward and back. Arms up and back. One more time. Out and back. Forward and back. What did you do? And up. Okay, one more. Up, back, forward, back, arms and back, out and relax right here. So this means you have to concentrate, isn't it? Focus, concentration. Okay, that's the old brain going. All right, come on back. Good, you've done a lot of movement. All right, let's continue with the leg work. Let's bring up that right leg, the left leg, sorry, left leg. Okay, and let's bring our knee to our chest. Now just go where you can go. Some of you might just be here. Some of you might be here. Feel the lifting of the upper body. Breathe into it. Okay, right here we're going to pick up the babies. Okay, nice quiet babies here. So a little rocking of the hip movement. Make sure it's not your knee movement. It's the hip that's going around. Okay. Keep the upper body lifted. We're going to rest that baby on our thigh. Now, some of you might want to stay like this. You want to stay like that. Or if you can go like this, just find your place. Remembering that we're all at different ages, different stages. So find where you are today. Keep that upper body lifted. All the time. We're on the bus, remember? Mm-hmm. All right, I've been teaching over at Westmount, the Cape Breastoners that are on the dragon boat race. And I kept saying to them to get on the bus. And I said, oh no, don't get on the bus, get on the boat. All right, keep the upper body lifted. How does that feel? Anything going on? Hip? All right, you can feel it. What happens if you lift and gently tilt forward from the hip? Mm-hmm. Relax your shoulders. Make sure you're not doing this. You're coming forward from the hips. It's a big movement. It's a big one right here. This is really good for sciatica, actually. And bring yourself all the way back. Hug your knee to your chest. Good. And release. Okay. Let's bring the other leg up. Hold it up for a moment. Bring it to your chest. Let's bring our babies right here. Rock the baby. Once again, make sure it's your hip and it's not your knee that's hanging around. All right, let's drop that baby onto your thigh. Lift the upper body. Always find out when enough's enough for you, okay? Breathe in, and from the hips all the way forward. It's a big movement. Now this hip here is not quite as happy as this one here. So you know that there's different parts of our bodies that react different ways. Injuries, whatever it is. Now make sure your shoulders are not round your ears. You're not all crunched up. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. You're still in line with your spine. Gently release. Bring your knee to your chest. Good. Drop it down. Shake out the legs. All right. Now we're going to come to that standing up part. All right. Feet are a little bit wider apart. I want you to be careful of your knees right here because it can put pressure on your knees. You need to have your thighs working and your stomach muscles working, okay? If you need to hang on to the side of the chair, please do that. Find yourself a safe place, okay? We know we need to get up and down easily as we get older from all the different places that we'll be sitting. So breathe in, right here. Bring our hands under our elbows. Tilt yourself slightly forward. Push down on your feet. Feel your feet really grab the earth. And then bring yourself up. Good. Wow, Hazel, that's great. All right. Notice that the chair is right there. Put yourself back. Karen, you've been practicing. Huh? Wow. Breathe in. Tilt yourself forward and up. Great. It's a big move. It's a big move. Hang on to the side of the chair if you have to. Remember that. Tilt yourself back. And notice that you're putting yourself down into the chair without plonking down into the chair. See the difference? Because if you go down knowing you're going down, you're using your body. If you're plonking yourself down, it's pure luck that you might arrive, okay? Because you could arrive on the floor too. All right, feet on the floor, lift, push yourself down, really solid. Bring yourself forward and bring yourself up. Good. Push yourself back and down. All right. Wow. I tell you, Hazel, you're an inspiration. I should be able to do this when I'm 93 then. All right. Forward and up. Wow. Okay. And relax right here. Shake it out. Shake it all out. You notice I like to shake it out. Just really good. Just like a rag doll. Shake it all out. Well, you know what? We hang on to so much tension all the time. We don't just like.
Teach us that. Teach us how to do that.
All right. When I was playing dance the other day, and they have Rock Around the Clock, you know, they have music, and I was 14 when that came out, and I loved jiving, and so anyway, my feet are going the whole time, and then I thought I got to play that at home, and when I played it at home, I had to sit down, but it brought out all that 14-year-old energy, you know. All right, feet solidly on the floor. We're coming to the mountain, to Dasana. Little squeeze to the buttocks. As you breathe in, feel the lift of the upper body. And as you lift your upper body, I want you to notice your feet take root to the earth. That little squeeze to your buttocks allows the stomach muscles to come in. This is your posture, which is really important as we get older. I want you to make sure you're not protruding your neck forward. Gently tuck it in. Relax your shoulders right here. And breathe into it. Let your face soften as we stand in the mountain. Strong, balanced, and focused. Connected to the earth. Let's bring our arms forward. Notice your fingertips. Imagine there's something quite delicious at the edge of your fingertips, and you're reaching out a little bit further. That's that extra little bit I'm talking about. Extra little bit that's there. As you breathe in, let the arms come up only to where you feel comfortable. Take a deep breath in and then let it out. Hang right here. Your arms can be out, they can be bent, they can be over your head, whichever feels right for you, without forcing or straining. Remember, yoga's about listening to your body, accepting where you are, not about forcing or straining. Breathe into it. This is the quiet, gentle mountain. As we bring the arms all the way out, fingers wide open, allow yourself to feel the connection together, all of us, as one. Take a breath here. And bring that oneness to you, to your heart, as we connect. About the only peace there is right now in this world is this moment right here, because there's so much going on. Peace has to be with you. Let's gently come to the back of the chair. How's the camera lady doing? You got us? Okay. I want you to come up all the way up on your toes. Little squeeze to the buttocks. Feel the lift all the way up. Pause right there for a couple of breaths. You can feel it right here, right? Relax your shoulders. Drop it down. I notice everything. Sorry, Kathy. Onto your heels. Good. You can feel it at the calves, can't you? Because I certainly can. Drop it down. Breathe in all the way up. Relax the shoulders. Drop it all the way down onto your heels. Good. Drop it down. Right here, I want you to take a walk all the way back with your feet. All the way back, and your feet are approximately hip width apart. I'm going to come around here, and you're going to push your buttocks to the wall behind you. Just go where your shoulders feel comfortable. Now notice that your neck and spine are in line. So if you can let your hips go back a little further. Yeah. So you notice that? How did that feel?
Mm-hmm.
That was okay?
Yep.
All right. Relax your shoulders right here. Yeah. Good. 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 You're doing great, darling. Good. Relax your neck just slightly. Yeah. So it's in line with your spine, okay? Good. Sorry, you've got the tables behind you. Let your feet be a little wider apart. What was your name, darling? Florence. Oh, I should remember that. Let your buttocks come to the little, yeah, good. Shoulders feel okay? Good. It's a big, big shoulder movement right here. All right. Now consciously right here, because this is a big hip movement, we're going to bring ourselves up. We're going to bring that right foot all the way under the chair. Lift your upper body. Feel yourself nice and straight. And then bend that right knee and drop that left foot down. Keep the upper body lifted. Relax your shoulders. Make sure you're not doing this. Relax the shoulders. Come all the way up. Bring that right foot back. Left foot forward. Up. Where's that sound coming from? Not from stereo, is that? No. Okay. Let's bring ourselves all the way down. The right foot down. I want you to notice when you push that foot down, little stretch at the back of your calves, okay? So everything is working. Every move you do, something is working. Keep if you can, yeah, if you can, okay. Lift, bring it back. Right foot forward once again, because that's a hip movement. Lift and bend. So you're bending that right knee. Make sure it's not beyond your ankle. If you've got long legs, you might have that left leg back a little further, okay? And drop down into that heel as much as you can. Also relax your shoulders. Relax the shoulders. This is the lunge basically. All the way up, back. One more time. Left foot forward, hip movement. Bend. Good. Relax your shoulders. Drop down into that heel. Up. And then walk that foot back and walk yourself all the way back once again. So push your buttocks back right here. And come up. Now I couldn't do that with the shoulder 3 months ago, but with the yoga, it's allowed me to do a lot more. So that's what the yoga can help you. All right, let's stay right here. Let's bring up that right leg. Lift the upper body. Keep the upper body lifted. We're on the bus, remember? All right. Drop it down. Let's bring up the opposite leg. Drop it down. Let's bring up that right leg once again. Keep the upper body lifted and notice if you can bring it behind you. Just hold it behind you. Just leave it right there so it gets warmed up, okay? Drop it down. Let's lift it up. Bend it so it's behind you. Drop it down. And if you move too fast, your muscles can tense up. I've noticed it too. Let's lift. All right, let's bend behind us. Okay, keep the upper body lifted. Now we might be able to hang on to our pants right here, onto our leg. Just find out where you can go. Keep the upper body lifted. Just hold the leg right there. Okay, breathe into it. It's a big movement right here. Feeling it on the quads right here. And you'll notice, breathe in, lift up. And as soon as you lift up, it moves a little more. Okay, gently release. Good. Okay, let's bend the opposite leg. Good. Lift your upper body on the bus behind you. Let's grab nice and slow so you don't get the tension on your muscle and lift your upper body. Big stretch for the quads, good for you. A lot of you walk, I should imagine, so it's really good for your walking. And gently bend and release. This time we're going to bend the right leg, keep the right leg lifted, and bring out the left hand in front of you. Relax your shoulders. And notice what happens if you lift your right hand off. You need to focus on something. Aha. Chair is right there, so hang on to it. Breathe into it. Your balance. A little bit of flying around right here. All right, don't take off. Drop it down. Opposite side. Okay. So lift the opposite leg. I want you to breathe in. Feel your stomach muscles. A little squeeze to the buttocks. Right here. Feel steady. Right hand forward. Focus on something right here. And notice if you can bring up the opposite arm. Just lift it off the chair slightly or a lot, whatever you feel comfortable. It's a lot. It's your balance. And drop it down. Good. So what's happening when you're standing on one leg? You're strengthening the leg you're standing on, okay? Let's do that once again. See if you feel different second time. All right, let's lift up the right leg. Feel the lift. Breathe in. Bring in your stomach muscles so you're supported right here. Bring up the left arm. Find something to focus on and just let your right arm come up. Breathe into it. Lot less wobbling the second time round. All right. Before you all fly away, let's come on down. All right. But you know how important your balance is. Okay, that's where I think there's a fall prevention class or something, but you need to be strong so that you don't fall. Opposite leg, okay? Bring your upper body lifted. Okay. Let's bring the opposite arm out. Focus on something and bring yourself so your arm out comes out and breathe into it. You can just let the hand come up, just make sure it's there for you. Breathe into it. And sing "O Canada" if you like. Okay. All right. So your balance is really important. So when you're standing at the sink doing your dishes or something, you know, the counter's there for a moment or two, just practice it. Okay, let's turn our chair around. All right. Let's bring our hands either side of the chair. Let chair be far enough forward on the mat so you've got space behind you. Okay, I want you to bring that right leg up behind you. And I want you to make sure you're leaning forward so you're not just lifting your leg up in the air, you're actually lifting it long. And then bring your knee to your chin. So breathing in, lengthen. Breathing out, chin to chest. Breathing in, lengthen, chin to chest. Lengthen, chin to chest. One more time, lengthen, chin to chest, and drop it down. Let's come to the opposite side. Lengthen the left leg, chin to chest. And again, I'm going to come around right here. A couple of times here, drop it down. Lengthen the leg all the way, chin to chest. Good. 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 I hear some good breathing here. That's great. Your breathing will help you. Great. Good. All right. Come back to center. Come and stand up and shake it out a little bit. Shake it out. Good. Oh, you're doing great. Okay. How do you feel? Good? All right. Let's bring our hands either side of the chair again. Let's walk our feet all the way back. All right. Now push your buttocks all the way back. And I want you to, from your hips, come all the way forward. Right here. This is actually the downward dog. I'm going to come around once again. All right. Your neck is in line with your spine. Good. All right. You can take a seat if you like there, Donna, and rest for a moment. Good. Okay. Push your feet a little wider apart, darling. Yeah. Good. 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 All right. And then leaving your feet where they are. This is your upper body strength. Bring your whole body forward. Your whole body forward. Make sure you don't go down too far. So just a little squeeze to your stomach muscles. Okay. And breathe right here. Don't let yourself go down too far. Yeah. Okay. This is your push-up, right? Okay. Push yourself all the way back. All the way back. If you go too far down, you're putting pressure on your back. Okay. So come all the way forward again. All right. Bring in your stomach muscles. Important you bring in, yeah. Notice the difference, your stomach muscles. Otherwise, it's your back muscles. Yeah, you got it. I was just going to walk around and she relax her shoulders straight away. Okay. All right. Back to downward dog once again. And right here, pause for a moment. Right in your downward dog. Okay, you go back a little further there. Good. Good. How does that feel there? Good, good, Good. Oh my God. Hazel, you're doing fine. Really good. All right. One more time into your plank, all the way forward. Bring in your stomach muscles. Yeah, that's okay. You can actually go like this if you like. Okay. Relax your shoulders right here. Yep. Relax, relax, relax. Okay. Walk yourself all the way to the chair. Good. How are you feeling? Okay, you're doing great. Absolutely great. All right. Okay. Let's have a look. Can we bring our right foot onto the chair? Okay, it's a big one for you, Hazel. So hang on to the back of the chair. Okay. Hang on to the back of the chair. Okay. Now, I hate to tell you this, but you're going to drop it down and you're going to pick the other one up. Okay. Wow, Hazel, I tell you. I can't believe anything. Okay, drop it down. Not that you're 93, you just got a sore leg. Okay, all right. Opposite leg. Now I want you to notice, this is how you pay attention. Drop it down. Does it seem easier? Da-da, da-da, da-da. Okay, Hazel. All right, right leg up. Okay. You're going to walk the stairs all these years, right? And what do you need? Flexibility to get up those stairs. Admittedly, these chairs are a bit high, but that's what we got. We work with it. All right, let's bring our hands to the back of the chair. Let's come backwards and forwards. Now make sure you're not beyond your knee when you come forward. So go back. So it's your hip exercise here, your hip movement, your knee movement. Good. And you're putting nice synovial fluid into the joints, backwards and forward. Good. All right. And then the next time you go back, let yourself stay right there. Lift your upper body, lift your toes and let your heels slightly stretch forward. Right here, lift and pivot forward from the hips. You should be feeling it right here. Okay, relax your shoulders, relax your neck. Breathe into it. All right. Is your hamstring stretch? Drop it down, backwards and forward again. Good. And push the buttocks back once again. Lift your toes on your heels. Lift your upper body and pivot forward from the hips. It's important that it's from the hips and not from your back, okay? So there's no pressure on your back. Gently come back. There's that big drop all the way down. All right, let's bring the other leg up. And that movement's really important. Keeps the hips moving really well, okay? The hips, for some reason, get really tight as we get older, for some reason. Okay. All the fluid tends to dry up. It's called synovial fluid. So we need to keep the joints moving all the time to bring that fluid back and give nice nutrients to the body. Okay. Make sure your knee's not going beyond your ankle. All right. And then let's push your buttocks all the way back. Lift up your toes, slide the heel, breathe into it from the hips all the way forward. And you notice if you come forward from the hips, that's where the stretch is. Relax your shoulders, relax your shoulders. The whole idea is your upper body trying to touch your thighs. Relax your neck, breathe into it. Gently release, backwards and forwards once again. Get that hip movement going. Okay, push your buttocks back. Lift your toes, you're on your heels. Let your foot slide. Lift your upper body and tilt all the way forward. I want you to feel that stretch right here. Relax your shoulders right here. Make sure you're not doing this. Relax the shoulders. You need to bring your hands further down, let them come down. Breathe into it. Gently release, forward and back. And then let's drop that leg all the way down and shake it out. All right, let's turn the chair all the way around. And let's make sure you're close to the chair. You feel the chair behind you. Let yourself stand nice and tall, feet solidly on the floor. Okay, let's bring our hands under our arms, under our elbows. Push your buttocks back. Bring in your stomach muscles and sit yourself down. Piece of cake. Look at that. All right. Let's come into our warrior. Bring yourself slightly forward in the chair. Let's lift up the upper body. Breathe in, lift that right leg, and bring the right leg all the way out to the right. I want you to keep the upper body lifted. Bring both hands up to shoulder height. You're looking into the middle finger in your right hand. Focus, concentration. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders. Breathe into it. This is you, warriors. Drop that right hand onto your right thigh. Bring up that left arm, nice and strong. Find out where you are as you gently come all the way over to the right. Remember, you can bend your elbow, you can bring it down onto your shoulder, you can bring it on your head, you can keep it all the way up. Remember, find the place that feels right for you. Breathe into it. Your back stays straight even though you're coming on over. Make sure your hand is not in front of your face because otherwise your shoulders are going to be rounding. Gently come back to your warrior. Bring both arms up to shoulder height, looking once again at that middle finger in your right hand. Focus, concentration. Take a deep breath in here and let the shoulders gently drop down. Bring that right leg back. There's hip movement. Left leg up and over. Okay, keep the upper. I see some smiles, so there's hope for me yet. Okay, let's bring the upper body up and bring both hands to shoulder height. Now this one here, the shoulder lets me know, the tear which is there, says but a couple of weeks ago I couldn't bring it up, and now I can. So I'm looking to the middle finger in my left hand. Concentration, focus. Drop that left hand onto your thigh and bring up that right arm. Feel the lift first of all and take that lift all the way over. Notice your breath. Always make sure you're not holding your breath. Much more difficult for your muscles to move. There's no oxygen going to them if you hold in your breath. And then gently releasing, come back to your warrior, arms up, shoulder height, looking to the left once again. What is this? Neck movement, shoulder movement, hip movement, spine movement. And drop the hands all the way down and bring that leg all the way forward. Right here, bring both arms up to shoulder height. Breathe in from the hips all the way forward, much as you can, and bring your elbows onto your thighs. Now you might notice you've come further forward, a lot easier. I can certainly feel it. Breathe into it right here and relax for a moment. This is our child. And then breathing in, coming all the way back up. Let out a big sigh. Let's take a moment here to notice our breath and receive our practice. Your feet are solidly on the floor. Notice your spine lengthen. And close your eyes if you feel comfortable. Allow yourself to bring your attention to the tips of your toes, to your ankles, to the legs. How do they feel? Bring your attention to your hips, to your belly. Bring your attention to your heart, allowing it to be soft, wide open. Bring your attention to your shoulders, your arms, your hands. allowing them to relax. Soften your neck, your face, crown of your head. Taking this moment to receive your practice, letting go of the doing and just being. Notice your breath. Notice it as it comes in and goes out. Right here, let's bring our shoulders up to our ears, let out a big sigh. One more time, shoulders up to our ears, let it out. Let's bring our hands in front of our hearts in gratitude and a great big smile on our lips and greet each other in love and peace. Namaste, ladies. Thank you all for coming out, for joining us, for allowing us to take the movie, and I hope to see you all next week as well, because I'm going to go back, look at this, and if anybody's doing something strange, I might redo it. Anyway, thank you all, ladies. I'm going to take now. Okay.